Miss Monroe was very pleased with my transformation. It was not yet complete. She had a handbag with her. "Okay, sweetie, I am going to need to do your makeup, your hand nails and your hair for you, so I will need you now to sit very still for me, sweetie." My hair. "Oh yes, sweetie, it is much longer now, you'll see. Please sit and keep still." "Yes, Miss Monroe." "Good girl." Miss Monroe began to apply to my face foundation cream, then blusher. She applied pink eyeshadow to my eyelids, mascara on my long eyelashes, then she painted my long fingernails pink. I looked at them in sheer amazement. Then Miss Monroe brushed and styled my hair. Once Miss Monroe was all done, Miss Monroe stood up and began to wave her hands in mid-air. It looked silly and strange at first, but by the movements of her hands I could tell that she was making the shape of a mirror. To my shock and surprise, a silver-framed mirror suddenly appeared. I then looked at myself and a surprised and equally shocked half-teenaged girl looked back at me. The mirror disappeared into a wispy mist. Miss Monroe then reached down for the second slightly smaller parcel and handed it to my outstretched eager hands. I untied the ribbon and lifted off the lid, and there inside their parcel was a pretty light pink dog collar with dyed real fluffy fur trimmed all the way around the edges of the collar. The color of the fur was pink. The dog collar was certainly the most sissiest collar I had ever seen. I looked at it confused. Miss Monroe then took the collar from me and began to place it around my neck. She fastened it not too tight. It fastened just ever so snugly around my neck. I looked at Miss Monroe confused still. She smiled as she said to me, "You are my pet now, sweetie, and I shall take care of you. I shall teach you how to be a sissy and help you to become a baby girl. You are my pet and I am now your mistress. You shall from now on call me Mistress Lisa." "Yes, Mistress Lisa," I replied in perfect complete obedience, but I was only too happy to obey my mistress as she had shown me true happiness and I owed her so much in return. "It's time for us to go now, sweetie." "Go? Where are we going, Mistress?" "Why, to my study class, of course, just the way you are." "What?" "It's another punishment, sweetie. But know this, from now on I will do nothing to ever hurt you. You are my pet now, but you still must make up for all the things you have done wrong. It will help you to become a better pet, sweetie." And so I let Mistress Lisa take me out of the hospital-like room that I was in, followed her out into a private car park where her pink Mercedes was parked. Miss Monroe opened the passenger door for me. I got in and sat down all prim and proper like. Pleased with my efforts, Mistress Lisa closed the passenger door and she got into the driver's seat. Soon the Mercedes pulled up outside of Blakely College. It was quite thankfully. Mistress Lisa opened the passenger car door and I got out. "Okay, now sweetie, you need to step and glide all the way to my study class." "Yes, Mistress Lisa." As hard as it was to actually step and glide in 6-inch high heels, I stepped and gilded like a sissy princess, which pleased my mistress very, very much. I stood at the center down at the bottom of the class, and soon all of the girls of the feminist study all came into the classroom. There was outbursts of fits of laughter and giggles from all of the girls, and I was made to parade around the class so that all of the girls could get a good look at me. Yes, I felt shame and humiliation, but that helped me to respect girls more. I had spent 2 whole weeks dressed up in all manner of sissy outfits parading around the feminist study class. But my time had come for me to become a baby girl. I remember this part very well. Mistress Lisa had her desk in her study class all cleared of everything, much to all of the girls' delight as they watched how I then got myself up onto a table and lay on my back as Mistress Lisa began to apply baby oil to my bottom, then baby talcum powder. Then Mistress Lisa placed a lovely thick white terry toweling nappy underneath me and pinned it into place with pink nappy pins. Oh, how the girls squealed in sheer delight as Mistress Lisa then placed upon me the pretty pink frilly plastic pants, then followed by the baby anklet socks with ruffles at the top and with pink lace trim, the pink Mary Janes, the pretty frilly pink dress, and finally 2 pink silk ribbons were tied into my long strawberry blonde hair. And as strange this may sound to you all, I am now very happy and proud to be my teacher's pet.